Hey guys, it's Fox again, and I'm here with another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of the Roses. Thought I would have some spare time tonight, so I decided to continue on with the Let's Play. And as I said, I ended the first episode off by stating that we would start off by choosing my deck and see which side I would start off with. And that's the really cool part about this game. So, let's see what's gonna happen. First, Fox Tashirika, you must select a deck to do it. Alright. It is important that you feel the vibrations of the deck leader, the minute resonations that ring true to your soul. I don't think I want my deck leader to vibrate. Sorry. That's, Well, the cards themselves draw the power from the energies of the Ancient Ones. The deck leader acts as an intermediate between the Ancient Ones and the deck wielder. Vox Shiraka. It is essential that you select a card leader whose rhythm matches the stirrings of your soul. Here are several decks from which to choose. Give it some serious thought and make your selection. Choose carefully, for the deck you select will guide the destiny of your duels. Should make that a rap or something. Jeez. Alright, here's what we got to choose from. So, first offhand, we have the deck with the main attributes of Earth, Water, and Dark. And the main races, or types, Reptile, Dinosaur, Spellcaster, and Water. And the deck leader for this deck will be the Serpentine Princess. The average summoning level, I don't know. Maybe it means that most of these cards per turn you can summon pretty easily, because there's not too many high level. Let's see what the next one is. Arknight Parshith. Main attributes are Light, Wind, Earth, and Water, and types are Fairy, Warrior, Reptile, and Winged Beast. He looks cool. Honestly, I've used this one a lot before, only because I like the way Arknight looks. And dragons are cool, right? And the last one is King Tiger Wangu. And the main race is Beast, but it's Earth, Dark, and Water. So, I don't know. Good choices. It's not what I expected. I'm guessing the cards, as I said in the last episode, would only change depending on certain types of names that you give your character. Like, if you look online, some people suggest Konami and words that are on the label of the box, or the CD case that this game comes in. You can type in Konami and Nintendo and stuff like that. But I think that we will go with Beast. I don't know. I haven't really done this one a lot, so King Tiger Wangu. I've seen you have selected your deck. Enter Seto Kaiba.
So that's the effect of the Celtic Red Rose cards. It looks like there's some truth to the rumor that Red Rose cards are capable of a time transformation.
Who's that?
It's been some time since the Battle of Barnet, old one.
Rosencrantz, what brings you here?
Only a member of the Rose Crusaders may call me by that name. If you may recall, I told you before that you may only address me as Seto Kaiba. Or does memory fail you, old man? And you must be the dreaded Rose Duelist. I must admit there's a certain aura of power emanating from you. I believe an introduction is of an order. I am Seto, the leader of the Rose Crusaders. There are members of our little group who prefer to call me by the name of C. Rosencrantz.
I ask you again, what brings you here, Seto?
Mind your manners, old man. What else would bring me here? I've come for the Red Rose cards. After all, it was you who showed me how the summoning capabilities would evolve when the Red Rose cards are combined with the transparent powers of the White Rose cards.
You aren't thinking of attempting the Forbidden Rose summoning? If so, then the Red Rose cards must never fall into your evil hands. Card sorcery taps into the powers of the Ancient Ones by their very nature. Each card is a double-edged sword that can cut both ways. The Rose cards alone harness tremendous power. There's no telling what horrors might unleash to the world by combining both red and white. I will sacrifice my own life if need be to prevent any from uttering my own life if need be to prevent any from uttering this from uttering the spell of doom. Like he said prevent from saying the spell. I don't know, the wording was like throwing me off there.
The spell of doom. Fool! The 16 red and white rose cards grant power over all. Druid legend has twisted the true meaning of these cards. The Rose Crusaders have sworn to create a utopia free from the ravages of war. We intended to accomplish this with the power of the cards. And we shall do so by extending the rule of Richard III throughout the world. By the way, it was clever of you from the form a circle of the red roses within the white rose barrier to summon Rose Duelist.
They don't know my name and I just told it to them like 3 times. Gosh. Ah!
But you are foolish to come alone. This area is surrounded, and if you wish to leave with your life, you will do so by handing over the red rose cards.
Me? A fool? And what about you? Are you fool enough to actually believe the red rose cards would remain here in my possession? Right after the summoning, I had the cards dispersed among our best duelists to keep them from your tainted hands.
Then you leave me with but one option. I shall enlist the aid of your precious Rhodes Duelist.
You take your leave of your senses.
And you speak too soon, old man. Heed my words, Duelist. If you wish to return to your proper time period, you will require 16 cards of the red and white roses. The red and white positions must be laid out in reverse of the summoning order to send you home.
You know the spell?
Since you need the 16 rose cards just as much as we do, I propose a partnership. Help us gather the cards, and I shall guarantee you'll return after we've achieved our ultimate goal.
An absurd proposal. Do you think that the Honorable Fox the Shiraka would even lend an ear to your ridiculous proposal?
Can you be so sure, old man? Let me see. Simon's side has 8 of the red rose cards, while my side, the Rose Crusaders, has possession of the 8 white rose cards. As the numbers are even, simple arithmetic indicates that you could side with either of us. But I'm sure you'll take into account who's winning this war. After all, who was desperate enough to summon you in the first place? I think it's quite clear which side it's better positioned to send you home.
Fox the Shiraka! Heed not the words of this power-hungry lunatic.
Simon, must you resort to name-calling? I'm hurt. I'll tell you what. Why don't we leave the decision to our dear Duelist? After all, Simon, the Duelist's future is not for us to decide now, is it?
Well, yes, but...
Splendid! In keeping with the tradition of the old Temple Guardians, I offer you a choice, Duelist. Here are 2 roses. The white represents me and the red for this Simon here.
For the sake of justice, choose the red rose. Red rose, red rose. What you gonna... Never mind. That was a fail.
Stand by my side, Duelist. Choose the red, white rose.
Alright, guys. So, basically, here's what it comes down to. I'm gonna side with the Yorkist first, so then I can go about defeating the Lancastrians because they're tougher. Actually, the Yorkists are tougher. I'm sorry. The Yorkists are the tougher duelists, and so the Lancastrians will help me level up the rank of my deck leader and get me more cards and stuff like that. So, that's really the only strategical reason to do this.
A wise choice, Duelist. I see you are well versed in judging a situation. Welcome to the Rose Crusaders. I am honored. Okay, old man, it's time for you made yourself scarce.
What? What are you doing? Stop! No!
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. I just need you out of the way until everything is settled. Now let's talk about the red rose cards.
Excuse me.
Simon mentioned that he spread the cards among certain individuals such after summoning you. I think it's safe to assume that a large number of those individuals are his confederates currently, located in France. I would like to ask you to enter France from Dover and retrieve the cards for our cause. I would go myself. However, I'm too scared.
No.
I'm needed here to maintain our barrier against any invading forces. According to the legend, one must use a deck whose cost is lower than opponents to capture a rose card of another color. Remember, a deck that costs lower than that of an opponent is the key. I've also heard somewhere that the Celts inherited their red rose cards from the original inhabitants of Stonehenge. This would mean that our enemy Yugioh, who comes from the line of Welsh nobility, would likely have inherited one of the red rose cards. This means that those who oppose the Rose Crusaders are sufficiently equipped to duel against us as equals. Given that desperate situation, they will retaliate with everything they've got. It would be wise not to go underestimate them. I'm depending on you.
Alright, guys. So, that ends our video today. Starting off with the choice of our deck, which was the Beast deck. And then choosing our side after tons and tons of dialogue with my attempt to sound like an English version of Seto Kaiba. I don't even know how that's gonna come out. So next episode we will duel Miss Taya Gardner, which only has 933 deck costs, and I'll explain it in the next episode. So for now, have a good one, Duelist.